Hello, this is Jamaica with Jamaica Life, and this is going to be quick, fast, and in a hurry. I know y'all are busy. It's Saturday, but it's the 5th, and it's Herb Garden Challenge update. What we got, all right? I know I don't normally go live. Forgive me if my internet goes out. I try because this is real, all right? And I got to go out there. So here is one of the Herb Garden Challenge plants. That's oregano right there. Here's some sage. This is dill. This is cilantro. Here's a little bit of parsley down here. My parsley is not doing well, but it's here, right? I don't think there's anything else here. That's cilantro again. This one don't count because that's lavender. This is my lemongrass. They say lemongrass is hard to grow, but apparently not. I need to repot this because it's busting from the seams. My chives, they weren't doing well until I put them outside and I put them in a bigger pot. Now they're starting to bunch up. There we are. Let's see what we have here. That's mullein. That don't count. So I got water going, huh? Chamomile is right here. See that? Move that out of the way. I got so many plants. Chamomile is right here. So go. I told you that. Die back. You just have to leave them alone. Leave them alone. They'll come back. That one don't count. What is this down here? I got a piece of chamomile in here. This is time. Here it is down here. Hello, God's desire for me. How you doing? If I cut out on you, I'm sorry. I'm trying to. Uh-oh. Run, girl, run. Y'all hear the chickens in the background fighting as usual. As usual, I can't do nothing about that. I got to get rid of those roosters. So here's some more chamomile. Here's the dill. Hello, Miss Sharon. How are you doing? Here's the dill. I'm doing the update for the Herb Garden Challenge today. Y'all know how I am because sometimes, YouTube don't let you upload quickly. Here's some more dill. I have this stuff going out here. Hello, grown. What I eat? How you doing? Here's some more dill out here. Dill is going to do what dill do. Dill is going to do what it do. It'll grow. Dill's just going to grow no matter what. What else do I have out here that I planted for this challenge? Basil. Basil I have all over the place. All over the place. I think that is cilantro out there or coriander. This one right here with the white flowers. I can't get to it right now. It's wet out there. Add some more dill. This is what dill flowers look like after a while. Aren't they pretty? Aren't they pretty? If I miss somebody, I am so sorry. I can't. I see 5 people in here. I appreciate you all growing what I eat. I've give out just one. I got done with the watering. Oh, I'm watering right now. Look behind me. I'm still watering. I went from here and then I worked my way around the gazebo. So everything has to be watered or, it'll go kaput on you. So here's some more chamomile. The chamomile didn't look like it was doing well, so I just put it in the ground. Anytime I have a plant that looks like it's gonna go away on me, pass away, I go ahead and put it in the ground. And usually it does better in the ground. It just does. Except for nasturtiums. This is not on the Herb Garden Challenge, but these nasturtiums are struggling. They don't like clay soil. Here's some more basil right here. I got basil everywhere. I like basil though. Let me see what else is out here on this side. I don't know. They might get me because my neighbor's playing music this morning. I think that is it. Here's some more basil. And I think I have some in the house. I'm going to post a video. Oh, I missed one out here. Sorrel. I planted about 5 sorrel. I intermingled them with the okra. It's a sorrel right here. Last year I had them in buckets, in those big old 20-something gallon buckets, and they didn't do that well. So I put it in the ground. Here's one. That's okra right here. See the difference? Okra looks like this, and sorrel's leaf, they're similar. The okra leaf, this is the sorrel leaf. Sorrel leaf is shinier and it looks greener. The okra leaf is different. Plus the stems on the sorrel is purple and the okra, see the okra coming out? Okra is already growing. The okra is green. At least this one is. I planted Clemson spineless because I don't want to get all poked up. Plus I had the seeds for Clemson spineless. So I think that's it. I think that is it for out here. I thank you guys. I'm gonna go and sit down so I could talk with you guys. Oh, we didn't go on this side. Let's see if there's anything over here. I know I'm all over the place. I know I'm all over the place. Let's see. So I have tomatoes right here, right? So I planted a basil right there. And then I planted another one right here. Just to ward off the bugs from the tomatoes. I see some red down there. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yep. They're ready. I didn't know that. I'm glad you guys are with me. Here we are. There's probably more down there. I staked them up initially, but now they're creeping across the lawn, or the weeds, what I call the lawn. Oh man, that's more basil right there. Let me move. Watering. And I think that's it for the outside. I'll post another video. It won't be long. I'm just trying to wait for the water to give me a break so I get back to the back door and see what's going on in the chat. All right. Man. All right. So I got a whole lot of stuff growing. Even celery. This celery I started this in January. Y'all know I started early, right? There's a reason. When you grow your stuff, herbs included, herbs can pretty much take the Texas sun, but nothing else can. Those jokers are gonna, let me just set you up. They're not gonna do well. Once the Texas sun comes out, well, you kiss some of your plants goodbye. It's just too hot. It's too hot. It gets, and it doesn't rain out here in Central Texas much. Now, if you're out near Houston and Dallas, Houston is east 4 hours away from here, 3.5, 4 hours away from it, depending on what part of Houston you're going to, and they're closer to the coast, right? So they get that rain off the water. We don't get that in Central Texas. And then there's Dallas. And I'm talking about these two places because they're YouTubers out there, and everybody's like, oh, you should use shade cloth, and it don't work out here in Central Texas. It's 100 plus degrees, 120, 120, and it's for like 90 for almost the whole summer. That is why I start so early. I started in January because people are like, well, why are you getting tomatoes now? Because I started these bad boys in the house in January. January. So the herb garden challenge is the update is for today. I know I didn't do all 10, or maybe I did. I got some in the house that I need to show everybody, but I think I covered all of them. Let's take a look. I think there's some on the other side. I think he's on a break. If that music starts again, I gotta run back to the house. Let me close these legs up just a minute. All right. Yeah, he's playing his music. I don't want to go over there. Anyway, oh, Grown, thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate the channel. You always support the channel, though. That ain't the first time. I thank you. Oh, Grown What I Eat. I thank you so much for telling me about Willis Orchard. Because I think everything, with the exception of one, and that was probably my fault, sprouted. Every tree. And I went back on their site. They're sold out of everything. They're sold out of everything. I can't go over there. He's playing his music. So, they're sold out of everything. So, I'm just going to have to wait until fall to put this in the basket. Because I harvested this. I harvested these herbs a few minutes ago. And this is just basil. I'm going to dry it out. I think I'm going to put them in a paper bag because I didn't harvest much. That's another thing. Harvest your herbs. Just a moment. When the sun comes out, or if the bugs come out, or if something happens, at least if you dry them, you'll have some on standby. You won't have destruction, because I mean anything could happen out here. A chicken could come and eat it. Yes, indeed. Great nursery and great. I can't see it. Let me see if I can turn. No, I can't. I'm trying to see the chat, but I can't. Wait a minute. I'm so new to this. I don't normally do cancel. Um, I don't normally do lives. Y'all know that. Yeah, the nursery. I don't do a lot of I do a lot of bare roots because I'm always afraid they're not gonna make it. But here are two of them right here, right there. There are two of them right there. Those are both plum trees, and they came in, and they were just a stick when I got them. I think I got 5 of them that time, and I got a shinseki pear. I got a bunch of plums. Cause one of my mulberry trees, and not from Willis Orchard, it's not doing good at all. Maybe it's because I need to water it. Run, girl, run for your life. This one, I hope it's just that it hasn't been getting watered, but it's got little brown spots on it. Look at this. Let me let y'all see. See that? That's not normal. The ones on top, let me see. The ones on top look okay. Maybe it's because it's being shaded out by all of these crepe myrtles. But it's right here, and the crepe myrtles aren't necessarily covering it. Oh well, I'll figure it out, I guess. Let me wait for the water again. So, yeah, this is the herb garden challenge. This is what I have so far, or most of what I have. Um, everything's growing. Everything's growing right now. I'm happy, but I know that summer is coming. Just like everybody, it's like winter is coming, summer is coming. And summer, look at this, my dog bring that out here. My dog is always taking my socks and bringing them outside, and I find my stuff all over the place. I got a Chihuahua. Chihuahuas, man, are busybodies. Busybodies. You don't see him normally, but he's here. He's almost as bad as the chickens. Love your garden and videos. Thank you, Consciously Living. How are you doing? Thank you for coming and visiting. I decided to come on, even though you see I'm sweating, right? I think it's about 80 something degrees right now, and they've got a heat advisory, which means it's gonna be over 90. And it's May. Woo wee. Well, what is it? It should be what? It should be back house there. I didn't see it. I need to go and get my iPad, huh? Yeah, I'll give you a prettier view. You don't have to look at the ugly window. It's all about angles, right? It's all about angles. I'm looking at the chickens now. They're hot. They better get used to it because it's only going to get hotter. So, the herbs are growing. I got stuff that is in the shade like this. Some stuff you got to hide from the sun. Celery is one of them. Celery does not like heat. My typing was off. The mulberry trees should be back. They're tough. Okay. All right. Well, yeah. Well, yeah, because we had one in New York. My grandma took it down because it was taking over a yard, and she got tired of the birds coming. After I went to the military, I came home. I think it was from basic training, and she had chopped it down. And she was in her 70s. That woman went back and chopped down that tree by herself and cleared it up. It was clean like it had never been there. All you could see was a little stump. And every time the little sprouts would come up, because you know when the tree tries to come back, she would come back again and just whack it off until it didn't come back no more. Oh well. I was upset with that because I like that mulberry tree. She didn't. She didn't like it. That's why I planted one, and I bought 2 from Willis Orchard. There's one right here. I thought that this one was not going to grow. It's a Black Beauty. But look at the bottom. See that? And that is not a grafted tree. That's a cutting. There's a difference between grafted trees. Grafted trees, if you all have watched my videos, I show you that a grafted tree is like a leg and an arm is attached to where a leg should be. This one is a cutting though. See that? Black Beauty mulberry tree. And I have two of them. Because when I think stuff is going to pass away, I move it away from this area, right? So I don't know if it's a disease or nothing. But I put it out to pasture and I was watering out at the other garden and it started sprouting. So I brought it back over here. Brought it back over here. Anyway, I just wanted to give you a quick update. Does anybody have any questions in reference to anything that's going on? The moringa, calamundins are doing fine. I have bought two little figs that I have to put in the ground. I have a whole bunch of trees. I don't know where. Well, I got room to put it in, but I do want some space to walk around. some some space. But I don't have a lot to say. I just wanted to do a quick update for the Herb Garden Challenge. Hopefully I covered everything. If not, I'm going to post another video. I don't know when it's going to load. You know, I just do what I have to do. I thank you guys. I thank you guys so much for being with me. I put out a video today. What was that about? Oh, I planted some more squash. I planted some Georgia squash is some sweet. They're both supposed to be sweet. One reminds me of one I've seen before. Butternut squash and candy roaster. Man, candy roaster sound like it's gonna be the bomb. I already have the delicata. I went and got some of those seeds a couple of months ago, and that's moving. That's going across the tarp. So candy roaster, yes, I just planted those like I think 2 or 3 days ago. So I seen it. Oh, you saw the video? Okay. Yeah, I just planted it and I direct sowed those. Now the candy roaster, man, they only gave me 10 seeds. I was like, I'm gonna harvest seeds. Even though it might be cross pollinated, I don't mind. I don't mind. But I'm going to harvest seeds from something. Let one of them go to seed and you harvest and you to go for next 5 years. I did that with loofah. That's how I got all those loofah seeds. I got loofah seeds. I got loofah plants all over the place, and I still got loofah seeds in there. Same thing with what was it? Kusha. Oh my gosh, I got so many kusha herbs like celery seeds. Celery seeds are almost dust. When you plant those things, you need a magnifying glass. A lot of herb seeds, with the exception of cilantro, which is coriander, because coriander, that's pretty big. That's about the size. It's kind of hard to get the seeds from it, but it's worth a try. It's worth a try. When they bolt and go to seed, I'm like, okay, just stay out there. That's why I got that orange tarp out there right now, because I had some broccoli. That broccoli bolted on me. It bolted on me in March. And I was so upset because I was like, you know what? I didn't. I think I got one head from over there. The rest of them were out there in full sun, and they all went to seed. So I just let them go to seed. And you all saw a video where I was there's a short where I was harvesting them because I let most of them dry out. The thing with harvesting seed is that you have to you're supposed to let the seed, the pod dry out. Okra the same way. If you don't, like I've done this with okra, so I'm speaking from experience. I pulled some okra on that was half brown and half green. What'll happen is fungus will grow in that pod and the seed will not be viable. It'll be it doesn't look good. So it's better to let them stay on the vine and let them dry out on the dead vine until they turn completely brown. Then you don't have to worry as much about mold and fungus growing on the seed. Then when you harvest them, I just sit them on a plate for about 4 weeks until I'm sure they're dry. Seeds in one of those seed packets, and they started to mold. So I went and got some paper seed packets. That's why almost all of the seed companies package their seeds in paper, because it'll mold in that stuff. Oh, thanks for the tips. Yeah, buying that and get the paper ones. They're the same amount of money on Amazon if that's where I get mine from. They're the same amount of money. I think America. I thank you guys for being with me. I'm not gonna hold you too much. Ooh, I don't know if you all can see me. But I thank you guys for being with me, and I'll see you on the next one, all right? Bye.